Good morning, everybody. This is Frank Bassessi, and you see here is a glorious morning in Erlanger, Kentucky. I'm going to do a quick video here for my YouTube channel. Unfortunately, it's going to be really hot today, and like it was yesterday, it's going to be about 90 degrees, hardly a breath of wind. So I think it's just best if we just do a great video for YouTube, and then a little better resolution, a little better quality, better frame rate, so you guys can see what Erlanger is all about. Okay, so here at Erlanger, this is a very old course, and we're going to take you guys around and do this before the other putters could come out here and start practicing. So we have Rick Ossenfort's hiding. Rick Ossenfort's hiding in this car right now. He is yesterday's champion, but this is course number 2. It's this hole 11 back here in the corner. But this is course number 2. We have Jim Angle, Brad Lebo, and Nate Nichols, who are early risers out here. But we're going to do a little video this morning before the other putters. I'm not going to do any streaming. I'm just going to do a video this morning before everybody comes out so people can see, maybe people have never been here before or whatever. So I'm talking to Jim Angle right now. And so this will just go straight on my YouTube page. We have Mr. Nate Nichols, the 2020 PPA champion here on hole number 3. So we're going to see how it's done. He's playing out of dot number 1.
Huh? I don't know. He just
That's
stay with me.
dot number 1. And there's Dr. Brad Lebo. He's playing hole number 2. We're following the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jeff Garrison here. So I'm going to play the course one time around before the other players come in and show you guys a little bit about Erlanger. This is a very old course. I'm going to ask, hey, Jeff, do you know when Erlanger was built?
I think in the
early 60s. Okay, so Jeff Garrison thinks it's in the early 60s here. So here we have a small, very small clubhouse. I'm not sure if this might be the original clubhouse or not. Unfortunately, the course owner isn't here. Just a little small clubhouse. And we walk through here, and here's the scoreboard for yesterday. I finished a tie for 13th place. Here is course number 1. See a little bit about course number 1. If I have enough energy after the tournament, maybe I'll come over here and show you guys what course number 1's all about. All right. But for the purpose of this, we're just going to go straight over to course number 2, show you guys what it's all about. Okay. Hole number 1 is a standard putt-putt. Seems like a standard putt-putt hole number 1 where you just have a flat and then a plateau. And then a flat on the other side. So most players on this hole, and also on this course, there are wooden rails. So get yourselves nice and set up.
don't pay back for him doing something.
All right. Yeah. This is going to be awkward. Awkward.
Please don't let me play this hole. I stink on it. I like how it's called. Just make it one shot.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike Mitchell's here. Good news for you, Brad.
Here we go with
Are you going to?
hole number 1.
Are you gonna have us up for today?
No, I'm just gonna. This is just do a YouTube video this morning before everybody came out here, and yeah.
That sucks.
I think it's just gonna be too hot outside, honestly.
Bone melt.
It got really hot there in South Carolina. Yeah. It.
Doesn't help.
Yeah, I was fine in Toledo. So this guy's talking. We're gonna edit this out, and I played out of that. Actually, gonna move this over. I'm gonna try dot 4.5. This is a gentle right to left break. So these are my first putts this morning. Try dot number 5. Try dot number 6. There you go. So that was dot number 6, and that ball started about 1 cup right of the hole, so probably right about there. So that's hole number 1. On to hole number 2. Hole number 2 sits in the valley here. This hole is, I don't know, it's very finicky. I thought this hole used to play really good, but it doesn't really seem to play as well as hole number 2. Playing this out of dot number 7. I want to just barely just get the ball creeping over the first hill, but not over the second. And hopefully it swings over, just kind of like that. The problem is if you don't get that perfect rock, the ball can stay. So I try to, I'm getting the swing this time. I'm actually going to try to purposefully play one. The farther right you get, the more of a swing you get. I tried to hit that one straight, just so you can see. Well, I'll show you a better example here is if the ball comes in the channel about in this position, it's still rocking in. Maybe about right there. There you go. There's a better, well, it's going in no matter what this time. Definitely playing different right now. There's a channel there there you go. That's the one where that just stays in the channel and it doesn't actually end up swinging over. So that's hole number 2. Hole number 3 is a straightaway. This is called a hot dog bun design. Hole just sits back here in this flat, and there's a little tiny plateau behind the hole, which it's not never in play, but it definitely should not really be in play for the PPA players. Some players are playing this out of dot 1. I'm playing this out of dot 2.5. And basically just hitting it almost square. My ball should just miss the left channel. And nice and smooth. That one rocked right through the middle, might miss left. There you go. Nice and smooth. Don't really want to. You don't really want to get in the habit on this one of trying to just latch roll it in. You really want to give this one a chance. And there you go. So that's how you play hole number 3 out of dot. I'm playing it out of dot 2.5. Some players are playing it out of dot 1, playing a little differently. Okay, hole number 4. You have the big mound here in the middle of the triangle. Hole sits back in the back left corner. I play this hole out of dot number 3. Bake it off the left rail. It climbs about a quarter of the way up the hill. Banks off the left rail again. And either goes front door or back door. Got to hit this one with a firm speed. Firm speed. Just kind of like that. Hole number 5, a T-shaped hole. So the idea on this hole is to hit the tip of the triangle, kick it off the rail, and get it to track. I struggled with this hole yesterday. just doesn't. And these are, like I said, these you can clearly see the wood. None of these rails are aluminum at all. They are wooden rails. It's a different feel.
You know what? He said, "Come on, man."
Let's do this at dot number 7.
He's talking about me.
I'm aiming just inside the tip of the triangle.
Oh yeah. Unless if you'd have won, you wouldn't hurt. Oh yeah, no. If I'd have played really well, you couldn't have found him till Monday.
Something like that. So that's the oh, that one curled in. I'm actually making this look a lot easier than I did yesterday. I went out here and grinded it out. That's a little lower. Sometimes the ball will track a little bit from left to right. 2 out of 3 is amazing. It's a 4-round tournament today, so if I'm able to make that 2 out of 4 times, that'd be awesome. Hole number 6. 2 triangles, 2 horizontal blocks, little plateau. Hole sits in just on the other side of the. It's just about a foot off the hill. This hole used to play really, really good. It was just a gentle left to right shot out of like dot 3. Doesn't quite play as well now. I actually moved that over to dot number 6 and tried to miss the left edge of that mark. Hole number 7, through the gates. Some players play it through the left. Some players play it straight through the back on the flat part. We have 2 angle boards. A flat section here. Some players play it on the right. I choose to play this shot to the right. Out of dot, I'm going to move over to dot number 6. Left side dot number 2. Dot 7, option number 2. Back 7, front door. Option 3, dot 5 or 6. Right side, just straight angle board, no rail. It breaks right to left. Keep your speed up. Just like that. Hole number 8. So this is a two little tiny hills here. 6 pipes. Hole sits in the center. Plateau. 2 different ways you can play this shot. Dot 1, left flip. Okay. Option 2, dot 7, backdoor. 7 with a tiny push. I don't know if that's hard enough. No, that's the other option is 7 backdoor. You have to make sure you push it. So here is hole number 9, slight uphill, drop off. Hole sits in the plateau. The shot is a very, very, very good ace. It's dot 7, basically aiming like a right center cup, right lip, and descended down its way. Dot 7, right center, right lip. Just like that. That's how you play hole number 9. Hole number 10. So you have a little ring here. The hole bends to the left. 2 different ways you can play this shot. Both ways, it's out of dot number 7. So if you cut the corner, you're going to miss about half a putter or so off the corner. Side rail, back rail. That was a little too close to the elbow.
No, I agree with you on that.
There you go. That's option number 1, or option number 2, you can use the ring. Dot number 7, right rail through the ring. Just like that. I prefer to use the ring. Hole number 11. Tabletop. Just want to get it into the final hole here. This final hole right at the end of the V. That's your target. And it shoots out the pipe. And anything on putt-putt, if you get it in the correct hole on your first shot, it's an automatic ace. Dot number 7 with a push. Do not pull this. It does break right to left. I'm going to show you what happens if you don't hit it. If you don't hit it, that's the correct shot. Correct shot, 7 with a slight push. If you don't push it, or if you try to hit it too soft, there you go. Try to get cute. That's what happens. I'll show you another one. Try to get cute. Oof, that was really close. But that ball can enter anywhere from the white part of my putter head. Anywhere in this section, it'll bounce right off that rail and go in. Now, if you don't get it in the proper hole, your ball ends up right here. And this is an extremely difficult two. Extremely difficult two. So I basically have one foot up and my knee on the upper level, because there's nowhere to stand. And I'm just trying to bank it and hope I get the right angle. Difficult, extremely difficult shot. You just gotta hope. You can hear that wood. Look at that. Super, super difficult shot. And if you don't get it in the right hole, it's not an automatic 3, but it's pretty damn close. Moving on to hole number 12. Hole number 12, difficult shot, straight downhill, then it flattens out. It's very, very fast. Not quite as fast as it used to be. It's a very quick putt. And we put the camera on this board. You can see this board is not perfectly straight. Okay, not perfectly straight. The object is to hit that light colored wood as early as possible. And the putt breaks so gently from right to left. I'm aiming where the discoloration is. I'm hoping the ball hits around here. It breaks from right to left. Dot number 7. Let's get it started. Hit a little bit late. That was a good shot. If you hit too late or a little fraction too hard, get a big kick, and I'll go now. I had to try to hit that one harder so you can see a bigger kick. If you hit the wrong part of that, you get a big kick. There we go. Oh, I got all 3 of them. Anyways, this is bowed a little bit. So if you catch the wrong side, it'll kick it too far, and the ball will end up looping around. Hole number 13. Long hole, trapezoidal shaped obstacle, and the hole sits on the other side. Angle board. So you have 2 options to play this shot. One out of dot 7, barely missing the trapezoidal block, Something like this, but then it dives in front of the hole. I played out a .3, banking it off the right rail, and then into the angle board. Something like that. .3, right rail angle board. Hole number 14. We have the 3 mounds. And the hole sits right on the back side of the 3rd mound. 2 different ways you can play this. .7 to the right side, or .2, 2 or 3, playing it on the left side. .7 on the right side, you have to hit this really hard, pretty hard. If I hit a successful shot, my ball should bank somewhere on the second hill or the base of the second hill. You got to hit it really hard. Once it hits that back rail, it'll kick left towards the hole. Just something like that. Hole 15, Y hole. Gentle right to left break. Most players are playing it out of .6 to .7. I usually play it out of either 6.5. I'm aiming outside the cup on the right, about a half a cup right. Gentle right to left break. If you pull it, hit it square, goes left. There you go, just like. I'll show you guys the deuces as well. That's 6.5. Okay, so if you get into the corners, on either side, you want to bank it off the wood. That's how you make your deuce putt. Bank off the wood. Same thing from over here. I banked this one a little bit earlier. That didn't hit hard enough. Deuce putts from over here, let's bank it off the wood. That's how you make your deuce on hole 15. Hole 16. This is a right or left to right breaking putt. Basically, you're skirting it in between the 2 triangles, and the hole sits back here. A successful shot on this hole will miss the hole on the left. Bounce off the back rail and come in through the back door. I'm not sure it's possible for you to hit a shot that's delicate enough to go front door. It breaks too much from left to right. Dot number 7. I'm actually pretty much like almost off the tee mat. I'm like in the very corner. I'm just trying to miss the tip of that first triangle. That's a very slow speed, and that's what happens if you hit it too slow. It'll break right into that other triangle. Got to keep your speed up. You hit it too slow, it hits that back rail, and it misses the hole just like that. So that's why this is a very delicate shot. Keep your speed up. Got to keep your speed up on hole number 16. Dot 7. That should be a pretty good shot. Just like that. Hole 17. This used to be water where these bricks are. There used to be water there. So this is a left rail, right rail, back rail shot. I play this out of dot number 3. Need to keep your speed up on this one as well. There is a little bit of a suction zone, drop pocket. If you can get the ball back here, anywhere within about an inch of the hole, there is a nice little pocket there that it will tip over. Get it within 1 inch of the hole and it will tip over and go in. So this is dot number 3. Dot number 3. Hitting the left rail pretty early. There's a chip on the rail that most players are aiming at. Keep your speed up. Just like that. And finally, hole number 18. Steep hill, very steep hill. The sun, and the hole sits right on top. Maybe this will be a decent camera angle. You can see dot 1. Front door shot. That's dot 1 front door. Let's try to show you from a different angle here. Camera set on the base of the hill. That'll help you understand the severity of the break here. Starts breaking right to left. That's too early. Oh, there you go. That was a good example of just how much break there is. So I'm gonna putt a couple here so you can see. So if you have a deuce from here, this is outside the right lip. Ooh, look at that! Look how much that snaps. Look at that thing! Woo wee! So there you go. That's hole number 18. Okay, so this is our tour course, Erlanger course number 2, Erlanger, Kentucky. So a lot of the other players are starting to come out. There you go, everybody. Hopefully you enjoy the video of Erlanger course number 2. There's yesterday's champion, Mr. Rick Hassenfort. Tour director Jerry Panatti. Players showing up. Beautiful Sunday morning here in Erlanger, Kentucky. It's supposed to be about 90 degrees today. All right. My name is Frank. Video game community calls me Roy Bissell. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. And I'm going to be signing off. Have a great day.